Why do some people and companies inspire while others struggle to connect? Something so simple. Simon answered this question, and in so doing managed to change the way the world thinks about leadership and purpose. He did it in 3 ways. Here's the first one. Simon answered the questions people wonder about and never ask. These are the questions that stay in our minds. We want to know the answer, but we just never ask them. Why is Apple more efficient in selling their mobile phones while other competitor companies are not as much? Yet probably they have a superior product and they even have superior engineers. So why is it that Apple is able to do it? Why is it that certain times humans make decisions based on their emotions and how they feel, and not on the logical explanation? These are the questions that we always have, some things that we wonder about in life, but never actually ask them. Simon brought forth a philosophy, something he calls the golden circle. This is the answer to the question. How do you go about it? Now listen carefully. The golden circle is a philosophy that Simon proposed, which is supposed to help people maneuver in life and produce better results as compared to the traditional way of thinking. The golden circle is comprised of 3 different circles. The inner circle being why, which is the first thing you should start by, asking why. Then you go to how to do it. And then lastly on the outer circle is what needs to be done. So here's an example. Let's say you need to understand how Apple markets their products. This is the example Simon managed to use, but I'm going to twist it a little bit so that you understand in a different way. You want to understand how Apple markets their mobile phones. Right. The first thing you have is a question. Why is Apple doing much better than a competing company, perhaps Nokia? That's the first thing that comes into your mind. Secondly, you answer by, how are they doing it differently? You compare how Apple is doing and how Nokia is doing. You see the differences, and then you know how Apple is doing it and how Nokia is doing it. Lastly, what can I do in order to do exactly like Apple is doing, which is replication? These are the steps that need to be taken when following the philosophy of the golden circle, and when you do it well, you'll be able to replicate the same result. Simon managed to use real-life examples. First example being the Apple example, but in a different way. Here's how he did it. The marketing strategy of Apple. How they believe in what they do. How they believe their products can make lives better. How they believe that their products are superior in terms of how they make you feel, and when you're using it, you are a person of greater status. This is how they did it, and this is Simon's example. Something that we can all relate to, something that we really know, something we can touch, go see, buy, something that we actually wish we had at one point in time in life anyway. If you want to know more about people who changed the world and how they did it, check out my next video.